Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Euro 2024 Q&A, where we answer sporting questions from the chat. It can be about the Euros. Maybe it's about Copa America. Maybe it's some Premier League transfer rumors or some other transfer news or some other sporting questions. That is absolutely fine. Apologies on the lateness in the intro, people, as well. I was watching Northside's channel. Shout out to Northside, man. Like, great content creator. Had me cracking up as always. Go and watch his stream and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But big up Northside LDN every single time. But we're here. Is it coming home? Is it coming home? Can England make the Euro 2024 final? I've been saying this. I've been saying two things, people. First and foremost, that England will make the final. I said this from after the group stages. Immediately, I said England will make the final of the Euro 2024 competition. And on top of that, I've been saying for a minute now, it's coming home. And you should believe me, even though I'm lying. But we're here. Please make sure whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live, you hit the like button on the video. So important you do that. Hit the like button on the video. Share across all the socials at That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV, and hit the notification bell when you do. Like I said, get your questions in. If you're a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. So I'll star your question and I will answer it regardless, whether it's 5 or 10 minutes later. Of course, if you super chat, I'll get to your questions as well. So if you see me going to the same names, I'm not ignoring anybody. It's simply just perks. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Someone who believes, not only believes England are making the Euro 2024 final, but someone who genuinely believes it's coming home as well. We got man like Fats in the building. What are you telling me, Fats? You good?
Yeah, all good. All good. What's up, people? What's up?
Oh, bless up, man. Talk to us, man. Is it still coming home?
Absolutely, it's coming home, mate. It's coming home, mate. 3 lines on the shirt.
So the rest, you know, he's this guy. I thought he was going to sing the rest. So you still convinced? And who do you think England play in the final?
Spain.
Oh, so you think Spain beat France? Okay, so what's your prediction? So England, Netherlands. Does it go extra time? Is it penalties? Another shootout? What is it? What are we saying?
I'm gonna go England extra time.
England extra time. Scoreline in extra time.
2-1.
2-1. All right, check you out. Goal scorers.
Cole Palmer.
Shit, what? Cole Palmer brace.
Cole Palmer and then what's it called? Ivan Toney.
Are you saying that? Okay, all right. First. Big up to Kingsman. Says, is it coming home? He said 16 out of 10 chance. Big up to Warrior J. Says, big up Flawless. I know England won against Switzerland, but Trippier at left wing back and Eze at left wing back. Glove. That's just Gareth Southgate for you. Big up to Lucian. Says, run up them likes on your way in, people. Big up. Big up to Jeremy. Says, big up Sarcasm City TV. Hit the likes. You already know. Warrior J hating though and says it's not coming home. Hey, I've been telling you this, Warrior J, man. It's coming home. What's wrong with you, man? It's coming home. Even with the fan calling show, you see people talking about it's coming home, man. It's coming home.
Man, 55 years of hurt, man. Come on.
Yeah, facts. It's longer than 55 because we've never won the Euros, but I hear your point. You know what I'm saying? And this is another person who thinks it's coming home. But like Jez is in the building. Yes, family. What are you saying?
Come on, England! Come on!
Come on,
man. Hey, big up, man. Big up.
Big up, Jez, every single time, man. You blessed and everything, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Hope everyone is good as well.
Oh, bless, man. Oh, bless. Certified says the only thing coming home is the team with the trophy. And like I've been saying, certified, you should believe me, even though I'm lying. But here we are. So we got to slap up the Dutch team first. They are a bookie team, not going to lie. Turkey, I should have sent them home. It was a good game, but Netherlands were worth their win, even though towards the end they did put pressure on them. They did put pressure on Van de Ven with the goal-bound clearance as well. Big up to Taza in the cut as well. But I genuinely think England will make the final. I think it will be France on the other side, even though they are flattered to deceive the entire tournament. The best we've seen from them in terms of offense was in that last game they played, even though they weren't at their best. You've seen Dembele for all his faults. One thing he can do is kick and run. Yeah, that's one of them we've seen that when he went on that mazy run, for example. And then I think, did he shoot over the bar? I think he shot over the bar. Someone passed it and it went wide, or I can't remember. But it tells you all you need to know. To Blitz, who says, bro, by the way, how come you stream really late? Just curious. Yeah, that's kind of multiple reasons, Blitz. one, before I was doing this, I was a night owl anyway. So I'd just be up late. Like I'm not a morning person. Secondly, it helps in regards to outside of the UK market. So for instance, people who are in the US, people who are in Canada and other places like that, I know that the time zone for them helps them. I still stream earlier though. Like I got the fan calling show, which is early on the Mondays. The Man United's early on the Mondays. I'm trying to get the United Liverpool show once the season is like back up and running. That'll be on Fridays slightly earlier. Cause I do want to tap into that. But yeah, also that's why I stream late. Plus NBA is these times, etc. So I ain't trying to get up in the morning. That's what it is. Also, big up to Worry J says off topic, by the way, but flawless the way Northside describes you is hilarious. Shout out to Northside. He tricked us all. You know, cause I seen that's why I'm slightly late. Cause I seen the title of his video and it was like quitting, and I was like,
that's a proper late April Fool's joke, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm like, we can't lose another soldier to the game. Like I was about to, like, if he would have quit, I would have rang him straight after. I'm like, we can't lose another soldier to the game, man. Like we can't. Like it is. That's what it is. I can't. Like people who, other content creators who I'm cool with, like I don't like to see them quit and they're needed. I say all the time, like I don't worry about. There's no such thing as too much competition. The better the content creators in the space, the better the league and space becomes, and then that can create more opportunity for everyone, including myself. So, a shout out to Northside every single time. Taza says, part of me wants to give credit to Southgate because on paper, reaching a World Cup semi-final and back-to-back Euro semi-finals and a potential final is no easy feat, but they're so bad and underwhelming. Because I think, Taza, the reason why you don't want to give him credit, you're right, it's because it's like in spite of him. Like I feel any half-decent manager does the exact same. Even though the achievements on paper is special, when you look at who England have played, you've done what you're supposed to do. You've done like in regards to getting to the final. All right, you should have beat Italy. I stand on that. Losing to Croatia, kind of hear that. Kind of hear losing to Croatia. Even if the favorable draw, this like you should have beat everyone you've beaten so far. Because to me, they're a better England are a better side than Switzerland. They're a better side than Slovenia, and I think they're a better side than Netherlands too. So therefore, if we all could pick one team to manage, there's this group of players and this group of players, we're going with England. I say Croatia is the only one that you look at and go, maybe. That's it. Would they have got lost to France in the final anyway? Yes. So that's how I kind of look at it. And he took advantage of that, but it's just really in spite of him. Like if they would have faced any of the other teams on the other side of the draw, they lose. I don't think they beat Spain. They don't beat Germany. They don't beat France. And they don't beat Portugal. I don't think England beat any of those four teams. And that's where it's at, that the four teams you all better than you all ended up on the other side of the draw. Like, so that I get that, Tazo. I fully get why you said that. Which team in the Euros surprised you the most and disappointed you the most? Disappointed France. Easily France. For all their limitations going forward, for me, comfortably France have been the most disappointing. I expected so much more. As much as I don't rate their attackers, I've still expected more from everybody else. But that's my fault. So when I say that, probably just Mbappe.
Yeah.
But I really don't rate their attack. Like Griezmann, Kolo Muani, Thuram, Dembele. I don't rate any of them. Like I rate Giroud, but Cola's bright. But so yeah, I'd still say France. In regards to surprise me the most. Most of the smallness. Yeah, go on, fam.
The thing is, it's easy to say that it's easy to say what's it called, England, isn't it? But the thing with England, like you got a Southgate tax, but
yeah,
that France team for me, that is where I feel like, yeah, you come here, you're a world champion, you're the runners up in the last World Cup in Qatar. We expect, as a football fan, as a neutral football fan, we expected you to deliver more, and I think it's a 50-50. Partly, I blame the players that Deschamps got. I also blame Deschamps as well. Like, why you bench Camavinga in one of the games as well?
Yeah,
Look what happened when you have Kante in your team.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably the only positive thing about that team. But other than that, everyone's been underwhelmed.
Like the defensive midfield's been on point. It's just the forward line. France defensively, man, Young super impressed me. Because this is the first time I've actually got to sit and watch him in 4 games. Saliba's top quality. Upamecano, for all his faults, has been good. Koundé, with his limitations going forward defensively, is good. Very good one-on-one, actually. Hernandez actually does offer something going forward. Tchouameni's Tchouameni. Kante, you just mentioned. Camavinga's of quality. Rabiot's limited. But, like, that's just what it is in regards to that. But, yeah, who surprised me the most? The likes of Turkey or, like, Austria. They're the teams. Because the smaller teams went for it. Which is very rare in these type of things. And even when I say they went for it, it's like not necessarily gung-ho, but they might have defended, but there was a counter-attack with a purpose. It wasn't just, oh, let's get to penalties. Like, for instance, when Georgia played Portugal, they won the game, but they sat deep and went for it. They got battered by Spain on the scoreline, yes, but there was a plan. Like, they gave them a game. You could clearly see, oh, right, that's the idea, whereas teams haven't done that, to my knowledge, that I can remember, in past tournaments. Where you can be you can be the less talented team, but still try and come up with a game plan to beat such and such, to beat the team in front of you, even if you sit back and counter attack. And Georgia did that. Austria give teams a game, like Romania gave teams a game. That's all I ask. Hey, give such and such a game. It's like being in a boxing ring. Like, all right, that the person you're fighting may be the better fighter. At least attempt to knock them out, though. At least come with a game plan. All right, I'm gonna attack the body. All right, I'm going to move around the ring. Oh, I'm going to stand in the pocket. Like, don't just go out there and just roll over is the point I'm making. And most of the smaller nations did not do that, and I respect that highly. Big up Sheik in the cut as well. Yes, Sheik, what are you saying?
Yeah, bro. Big up to the rest of the panel, too. Big up the chat. I hope everyone's blessed.
All good, man. All good. This question to you, actually. Which team in the Euro surprised you the most and disappointed you the most?
Disappointed me the most, France, for sure. Surprised, let's see. Say England, to be honest. I didn't think they would make it this far. That's what I had predicted them to crash out probably by round of 16.
16, man. See this people. Hater alert, man.
Yeah, I really didn't.
Hater alert. That's why you're laughing. Look at this Sheik guy. Hater alert. And that's
I get it, man. I get it.
Hey, we get it, man. See, times we get, man. Hater, man. We understand.
And also honorable mention to Georgia as well.
Yeah. That's fair. Go on, we'll let you land.
Reason why I say surprise, though, like if we say surprise in a good way, then yeah, like H said it, Turkey, Georgia, even like what else am I trying to think of? Yeah, those 2 teams for sure. But then the reason why I say England is because we all know how Southgate is, and we all know how tournaments go for England and how they've gone in recent times. I just thought this would be the final straw for Southgate, where he would finally leave the job, but clearly not. And guess what? You guys are going to reward him another contract because he got you guys to another semifinal, which he's been doing in the past couple of years. Yes. So he's here to stay. And honestly, cool. I'm cool with it.
So let me ask you, is it coming on, Sheik?
Thing is,
he's a believer. Home, see that?
Thing is, for me, home was Germany. I was supporting Germany, so it's not.
Oh yeah, Germany went out. Yeah, I forgot about that. Hold that, man.
And I know you're gonna say hold that as well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. You know what, Sheik? You know what this is, mate? The world's smallest violin. Yeah, that's what this is, mate. The world's smallest violin.
But let me actually say this.
Yeah.
I think it will. I actually no jokes aside, full seriousness, if I could turn my camera off, I would show you how serious I look. But I actually think England will win. I really genuinely think this.
See what we've been doing all this time on the channel, people, is turning non-believers into believers. I'm telling you. And I keep saying this. It's coming on.
The stars, man.
And stars are aligning. Word to Tony. And like I've been saying, you should believe me when I say it's coming home, even though I'm lying. But here we are. Right? There's over 45 people locked in.
I'm back, by the way.
As well. Yeah, no worries, Jez, man. Same question to you, Jez. Which team has disappointed you the most in Europe? I mean, in the Euros, and which team has surprised you the most?
Surprised the most, probably Georgia, because this is the first tournament in ever, and them to make it to the round of 16, even make it competitive against Spain. I think it's really impressive of me. I believe. Disappointed. I know everybody said France, but it's just me. Before anybody in the comments doesn't jump me, it's me. I didn't expect much from France going into this tournament because I watched them going into the tournament. Obviously, for people that didn't watch them before the tournament, I would also if I didn't watch them, I would have probably said France as well because it's natural. But these guys, it's not for me. It's just not a surprise that they performed that like this. Like it's been an issue like this. So disappointment. To be honest, I don't have a disappointment. I think everybody's performing to expectations that I'm expecting.
Everyone did what you expected. Yeah. First.
Like maybe Austria could have beaten Turkey, but then again, I wasn't surprised that Turkey was able to compete with them because it's two teams that showed them that they're worth in this tournament. So yeah, I don't have no disappointments in this. I just have only I guess Georgia as my surprise.
Nah, first. Taz makes a good point. Yo, if England somehow wins the tournament, who gets player of the tournament? It usually goes to the person on the winning team.
Bellingham.
It's gonna be Jude. It's gonna be
Jude.
It's gonna be Jude, and also give him the Ballon d'Or from that point onwards as well. Honestly,
I think it also depends on how it is. So, say England win both on shootouts, I could see them giving it to Pickford, for example. Say England win the semi-final and the finals on shootouts, and that's the final thing is like him saving the penalty in the semi-final, him saving and like because there hasn't been no standout. But what I'm basically saying is it's still up for grabs. Is the point I'm making. Like someone can still make a statement to get this because it's the semi-final and the final. Yeah, go on, fam. Go on.
I personally think if England win the tournament, I think it goes to Jude because rarely you ever see player of the tournament being a defender or being a midfielder most of the time. Like you see in attackers, like Jude is more. I criticize more of an attacker because he gets in the areas and he scored goals. He scored important goals for England in this tournament, even though it's been 3 goals, I think, or 2.
He scored 2.
I think
the opening game and then the kick against the bicycle kick against.
Bicycle kick, and I think that one carries heavy. I think that one actually gonna carry. I think that one's carry heavy because that literally stopped him from going out. Because if he doesn't score, it doesn't go out. I feel like, and also the awards, these individual awards are heavily PR. Like
that's
just
what it is.
What people like love to see in it. Like that's why I wouldn't be shocked if it's just gonna go to Jude, even if he doesn't play necessarily well for the next 2 games.
Yeah, we don't know if you're
probably
in the
gonna
chat
give him the
as
Ballon
well.
d'Or as well. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they don't like if they give him the Ballon d'Or.
I think Ballon d'Or is dependent on if Messi wins Copa America. If Argentina win Copa America, I think because of how it is, they're
either him or
Messi.
Messi.
Copa America.
The two PR kings.
Because we don't even know because we don't even know what the criteria is. I keep asking this. I don't even know what the criteria is.
The criteria is all about it's the marketing in the story. Like it's more about the fact what. I mean, it is technically like because this all the MVP sometimes is given to players.
Yeah,
it's what sounds nice to the public, and most of the time, this is what individual awards are. That's why you see sometimes guys who win individual awards don't sometimes end up winning with the team.
Yeah,
Jude had a good beginning of the year in the La Liga, and then towards the end, obviously was stinking it out. They still ended up giving him Player of the Season, La Liga Player of the Season, because they won the league title and stuff like that. So
we did get La Liga Player of the
Season,
and there will be La Liga watchers this coming season.
That's another reason why I feel like it's going to be really PR based. Like they're going to give it to Jude because Jude's won it all this summer. So it's going to be man.
Yes, and Ryan says who's been playing of the tournament so far. For me, Spain have been the best team, so it's been 1 year. I ain't gonna lie, I've been super impressed with Jamal. You know, I think
him, Rodri, Ruiz, and Nico have been the outstanding, the outstanding one out of them all. So any of them 4, I don't really care, to be honest.
I personally say Jamal. That's just me. But I hear Ruiz, I hear Rodri as well. I hear Pedri, even though he got injured in the game against Germany early on. But I'd say any of those.
No, I put Nico ahead of Pedri because I think Pedri had a decent tournament. I wasn't thinking like he would have been anything like amazing this tournament. I feel like those for me it's probably between Nico, Yamal, Rodri, and Ruiz. Are probably those 4.
Yeah.
Hey man, bun that guy Pedri, bro. He's not even better than Kobe Manu, man.
Hey, that
guy Pedri, man.
Yeah, no, the joke thing. Carl Davies says England have got the same chance of winning the Euros as Ten Hag has of growing hair again. Hey man, Carl, man, you gotta believe. You know what I'm saying? Same to Lucian who just don't believe. You don't gotta believe. I'm telling you.
Believe to see it, man. Come on.
We're here turning believers, non-believers into believers. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Even Sheik's on board. Even Sheik's like, you know what? They could do it.
Years of hurt, man. This could be our year.
Yeah, it was 58 just a second ago. But yeah, well, however many years of hurt.
Also, real quick, I just wanted to say, Harrison Barnes, I'm so fucking glad you're finally gone.
Yeah, you traded him. Has it been
I
confirmed?
also want to say to Lakers fans and Clippers fans, DeMar DeRozan literally rejected y'all to come to Sacramento Kings. I just want to say that real quick. He literally rejected Compton, like where he's from, LA, the two teams in LA, to come and play for the Sacramento Kings. Talk about pull, man.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Well, happy 7-2 anniversary against Germany, Brazil. Or 7-1 it was. 7-1.
Oh, it's 7-1. How many years ago was it?
10 years ago.
10 years
exactly.
ago.
So obviously now be on the eighth note in it. So yeah. So yeah, happy anniversary, man.
Oh, is it? Did DeMar walk out to not like us?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yesterday it got announced, and we were gonna have a preseason game. So there was already talk of DeMar possibly going to the Kings right before the preseason game, and there were fans there at the game and stuff. And then all of a sudden he walked out. Like nobody knew he was there, and he walked out in the arena with our owner, and they were playing Not Like Us and stuff like that. And then I saw clips of it. Like some of my friends went to the game, they saw him there. So yeah, big ovation for him.
I can't believe it, man. I can't believe, man. Honestly, I can't believe it.
What do you mean you can't believe? Like the Lakers weren't gonna get anybody.
Nah, they got Bronny James. Don't do that.
Yeah, man. Man. Hey.
Yeah,
they got Bronny, bro.
That was his first game last night. I mean, it's a bit.
Hey, you guys seen like how when Tatum won the chip, he had his son with him. He was picking up his son and celebrating and stuff like that. LeBron gonna do the same thing with Bronny, bro. When they
watch out for Dalton Neck, man. We got a gunman here.
Okay. Did you watch the game? Facts.
Last night, yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I swear Dalton connects scored like only like 4 points yesterday.
Yeah, it's only
it's summer league anyway. I don't really care about that. It's invitational.
But he's basically.
I'm watching for the season because I do think he was a good pickup which is crazy because I read up why he chopped so much, and mostly it's because of his age because I think he's 22 now, and most of them prospects get drafted at like 18, 19.
Yeah, they got yeah.
Apparently, he's got issue with his knee, some swelling apparently.
Yeah, knee problems at 22, man.
Hey, big up to Ed says, can you remember a teenager having a breakout Euros like Yamal since Rooney in 04? None I can remember. I think you've hit the nail on the head there, Ed, and answered your own question. I don't remember. I've been I'd watched him like previously, but again, tournaments allow you to sit down and watch people for full games, and super impressed. Like it's hard to believe he don't play like he's 16. Like that's the craziest part.
How old was Lewandowski, by the way?
When? This guy's so random. Lewandowski when?
So random,
But even then,
no idea.
He wasn't a teenager. He wasn't a teenager in 2012. He wasn't a teenager anyway. So why are you asking?
This guy is crazy.
Bro, what?
Oh man.
Anyways, I'll be right back getting my food.
That really is. You really are a character from Family Guy, yo. If for those that watch Family Guy, you know when they just cut to random scenes in the show. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? That's what goes on in facts is break. 11, yeah.
I'm getting some footwork,
Yeah, no stress, just do your thing. Like, yeah, loving that because Lewandowski's what now? Is he not like 38, 30? How old is Lewandowski? 37, 38?
He's like 36.
Oh, he's 36.
So yeah, 37, like even that. So yeah, like he was a teenager.
Yeah, all right. Okay. But yes, to answer your question, Ed, no, I can't. To Justice, who says, yeah, United's potential back four next year, Dalot, Delit, Martinez, Chilwell, pray for flawless and send more body arm. Is there Chilwell links? I've heard about, because man have mentioned this in the group chat. Has there been anything further? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've not been following.
No, it was all, sorry, I haven't yet left, but nah, this was only from the byline because I think what's his name? Alice Goldberg. I think is it him, the Alice Goldberg, who's running the byline thing?
Yeah, Alex Goldberg, yeah.
Yeah, I swear, wasn't he the same guy who said that Elise was saying he was going to Chelsea?
I think he's 50-50. Is he not 50 like in terms of...
I guess he's a 50-50 one, so I don't think it's a guaranteed thing.
Yeah,
I'm not believing it, to be fair.
I can't even put it past. The reason why I'm not going to believe it, but I'm not going to put it past Manchester United because it's the type of stupidness we do, to be honest. Nothing would surprise
I just feel like we're really just working on Xerxes and Delict at the moment. I don't think we're looking really at any other players like that at this moment right now. Like Xerxes could probably be done in the next 2 days. I'm hearing that we're ready to pay the release cost. Like we're trying to get a deal done, but if a deal doesn't, if there's no agreement, then we'll pay the release cost. which I'm cool with.
These clauses is only like 40 million euros, which is what, like,
yeah.
which is like 32 million pounds, which is in today's game, 32 million is nothing. So it's like,
plus
just
with the way that we've been going for the past couple of years, spend that money, man. Like, spend that money, man. But
yeah, like that's it. But Taza says Bramthwaite, Dalit, Agate, Xerxes isn't a bad window. Need to add a creative midfielder or a left back to that. Would love Eze. Love to see Eze, but when it happens, is it a bad window? No, but because our team's so bad, Taza, even with a good window, the team's still so far away. I like that window, like the players you mentioned there. Yeah. Obviously, Bramthwaite, cool. Dalit, solid side, and Agate, I'm a fan of Xerxes, don't know too much about, but we're just still short. We still need another
what would make this window good for me, Taza, is yes, if we get all these players, but we also get rid of some of the ones that need to be gone. That's what I think would make it a good window for us. Because there's no point for us to sign midfielders if we still have players like Bruno at the club. And I'm not saying like we should get rid of Bruno right away, but my point is that if we're going to sign attacking or creative midfielders, like you said, right, like we need to add them. Who knows that we play them since we have players like Bruno Fernandes at our club. And we've seen that in the past. Like Van de Beek didn't really get time because there were obviously people picked above him and ahead of him. So that's just like, I need to see people leave. So that's really what it is.
Yeah, like that's it. Like we still need, like, I'm not against Xerxes, but it should be Xerxes. And because shout out to Saeed when I was on this channel, I was doing Unfiltered podcast, and he posted up it was a potential team, and it had Dalit and Agate in there. And I was like, that team stinks. And he's like, what's bad about it? I said, who's scoring the goals? I'll say this. This is why I've been so glad that I've been able to just talk about Euros and Copa America. Because United haven't played for a while, people forgot how bad we are. And it happens all of the time. It happens in the summer. It happens more so, actually, I tell a lie, it happens during international breaks, where there'll be a 10-day or 2-week breaks, and people start talking about United and talking about these players and forget how bad they are until we play. People have forgotten how woeful Manchester United season was and how miserable as Manchester United fans we all were. And now all of a sudden it's going to change. Bear in mind, this manager's still here. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I just don't see too much changing. I really don't. I really, really don't. Our attack still sucks. And we was even like, again, we was on Saeed's channel and going through the goals, and I said, I'll take 75 goals right now in the Premier League. Someone says to me, United will score 75 league goals in the season. I'm shaking your hand right now. And Ash was like, nah. And I was like, and then Saeed was going through it. I think we haven't scored 70 plus goals in the Premier League, I think, in 10 years.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well. I think last year we scored 58 or 59.
59, yeah, 57, 58, yeah. It was
like 57 and then the year before that was like one 58. More.
Yeah, it was 58. Yeah, we still got Jesus Christ, man. It's gonna be a long season. Shout out to Sam. Make sure you subscribe to This Is Football. Yeah, I'll be all right. Yeah. We'll be all right. Yeah. Sure. What are Chelsea doing in this season? Actually, facts.
Huh?
What I said. What are Chelsea doing this season?
Conference League and top four, mate. How about that? I put my hotel on the Roslar final, mate. Conference League to complete football. You heard from me.
Wait. So 1 second. One second, Fats. Say that one more time, just the way you said it.
Conference League, mate. Conference League settings, brother. Conference League. UEFA Europa Conference League, the Green Europa League. It's ours next year, man.
Man, talking up the Carabao Cup European trophy, you know.
Yeah. Complete football, European set.
All right. Cool.
But big up to Sam says,
when you crash out, I'll be there, Pats. When you guys crash out, trust me, I'll spawn like just out of nowhere. You won't even think Sheik's gonna show up, and I'll be there.
They got to win Conference League. Is it coming home? No. Southgate, enough said. Hey man, Hassam, I've been saying this, man. It's coming home. Tell him facts.
It's coming home, mate. It's coming home.
Coming home. And Hassam,
don't take me home. Please don't take me home.
There we go.
I just don't want to go to work. I want to stay.
That's so crazy how his camera zoomed in.
No. Come on, you England! 3 lines on the shirt. Come on, lads.
You know what I'm saying? So there we go, people. But yeah, I've been saying it's coming home, and you should believe me, even though I'm lying. But here we are, people. We will be there. I genuinely think England will make the finals, and I think it will be France. I'm still expecting something from Mbappe. I'm not cashed in the Mbappe stocks yet, but it's looking spooky.
I just hope I can see an open play goal, because that's just what I'm waiting for from France. We haven't seen one yet.
True, many bangers.
What I'm surprised about too is that I'm surprised about the fact that they haven't scored an open play goal up until the semifinals. Yo, this is crazy for real.
True, many banger incoming. I'm telling you.
Hopefully, man. Like, fuck, I need to see some France goals, man. All that talent on the pitch and this can't score a single fucking goal. Like,
nah, there ain't that much talent on the pitch in the offensive areas. It's like Mbappe and that's it. Yo, them, they're attacking players outside of Giroud.
Who don't even play, who barely plays.
Yeah, he don't play. You got Dembele, Kolo Muani, Thuram. I'm like, God. I know I could put together a better front three. Like our people.
You've got Dembele, you've got Kolo Dembele, you've got Antoine Dembele, you've got Adrian Dembele. Like, you've got all these Dembeles, man.
Everything else is calm. Like, they've got a very good goalkeeper. Back four is good. Midfield in terms of from a defensive and area is good, but then it's just the rest.
I have a question though. Question to both of you guys, because I was thinking about this actually earlier today. What would y'all rate this Euros tournament out of like 10 so far? Because I've given it low, you know.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. See, that's where we different. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I say low because of the quality of football in this tournament. I feel like the teams that you would expect to perform well were actually the ones who've been playing the worst. And the teams like Georgia, Turkey, the ones where people would be like, oh, I'm not going to watch that game. Those have actually been the best games in the Euros.
Yeah. The reason why that is the case, because I believe, so you look at France, you look at England, they haven't played the best. But the smaller nations going for it is what's made this tournament great. And the amount of late goals and drama as well. Yeah. There's been a lot of late goals and a lot of drama. Like even watching the Turkey and Netherlands game, that was fire. I don't even care who wins. I have no invested interest in who goes through in that tie. But I was still highly entertained, and I bought in because it's like it's high. There's nothing better than high stakes football.
Yeah,
nothing better than high stakes football to watch, especially when you are not emotionally invested. Like if it's your nation in there, you're emotionally invested, so you're gonna feel a way about your team. I'm not really critiquing teams' performances like that. I'm just like, all right, let's see how this goes. Like, is it entertaining? So because of the amount of late goals, I don't care who wins.
Yeah, fair enough. For me, it's just like, bro, these past like couple of games that we've saw, like the quarterfinals and stuff, like I get it if it's 0-0 going into extra time because the two teams have just been defending really, really well. But in this case, it's just like they're both shit. Like all these teams who like they've gone to penalties and stuff, they've literally played like shit the whole game.
Yeah.
And I feel like for me personally, like those quarterfinals, I haven't really enjoyed them because every single time I've wasted 2 hours to see a penalty shootout. And like you said the other day, the only fun thing about that one game, the Portugal-France game, was that Joao Felix missed a penalty. Regardless, other than that, that game was.
And for those that don't know, that was the footballing universe smiling on us.
Yeah, this thing here
with Joao Felix,
I got y'all.
Because Joao Felix has been a topic of conversation on this channel for like 2 years, probably even longer. Whether it's me, other panelists, whether it's people in the chat, and I legit said it when he stepped up, and it's still live on the YouTube channels on the playback. You can't miss. Like everything that's been said about it, you cannot miss. So for him to miss, you hear Jez's reaction. You never hear Jez laugh loud. I'm looking at the quarterfinals, like Spain, Germany, I was entertained by. The Netherlands, Turkey game I was. Portugal, France wasn't good, but entertaining at the end in regards to the shootout. Neither was England, Switzerland. And then I look here, even at the quarter round of 16, Switzerland, Italy was good. Germany, Denmark was decent. England, Slovakia was terrible. Thoroughly enjoyed Spain, Georgia. France, Belgium was dead. Liked Portugal, Slovenia. That was entertaining. Romania, Netherlands was good. And Austria, Turkey was extremely good. That was like, so that's
that was the best game
around the 16. So it's been a mix, but have I enjoyed it overall? Yes.
And I've enjoyed watching it with the panel and everyone.
Yeah, I think that's added to it too.
Yeah, like it's vibes with everyone. But like, let's say if I was watching this alone, just by myself, like I'd probably turn it off. I'd probably turn these games off. I'm not even kidding. Like, I really would.
I get you. Taza says, flawless. Remember when we used to have Griezmann debates with his fans in the chat? I remember them times. Here, Griezmann, Joao Felix. It's like, all right, just because the players technically does not make him a good football.
The forms are freezer, bro. The forms are freezer.
Like when you guys were talking about Depay the other day, It's the same thing. Depay is technically good. He's a bum. He's an absolute bum. A bum with a headband. That's really what he is.
Yo, G, go to Google and look up all forms of freezer on. Look up all forms of freezer. I type you hold to spell freezer on in the private chat. Look it up, and then you get the reference what I mean with all these guys are just a different form of each other. And then that's the final form of the final form is Griezmann. Griezmann is like the epitome of all of them.
Final form is Griezmann. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. That's crazy, Justice. But yeah, like Mbappe needs to step up. He's been terrible. He needs to step up. Panel, who would you drop in the next game against Netherlands? I'd still drop the vast majority. I actually think the back three suits England better. But I'm still dropping. Like the front three is gone. I'm not starting Foden. I'm not starting Kane. Yeah. And I'm not starting Bellingham. I'm playing Saka at left wing back. I'm playing Trent at right wing back. I'm dropping Walker. I thought Konza played well. I'd go Konza, Stones, Guehi. That'd be my back three. And my front three, I'm going Palmer, Foden, Tony. And then obviously Rice and Maino.
I got Gordon Watkins.
First?
Yeah.
You know, see how crazy is here. The conversation about Saka here when it came to there's a lot of people backtracking in the terms of the Saka take, saying that I still think Saka has still his worth. Ironically, he didn't even play left wing back last game. He played right wing back. But I think they came because he wanted Saka to still be the offensive threat from captain inside, which he did, to be honest. Like he took the outside a couple of times. He scored a good goal, which he doesn't score. He doesn't score the goal if he plays left wing back. So he still wanted his essence of Saka is still an attacker. No, he's not a fullback anymore. So I want him to play his natural. But because he probably also knew we're gonna hold the ball against Switzerland. No. It's interesting because the conversation, everybody's saying, Saka needs to be playing in the attack, but I was saying I don't think you ever have to drop necessarily. Obviously, for no, because of the fact that there's no left-footed left back healthy.
Shaw's fit now.
I said, yeah, Noise is fit, but even before the injury, I was saying that why does Saka need to get dropped so Foden can play on the right? Foden's been dog shit all tournament. At least Saka's been applying some pressure. I said drop Foden and put Palmer in the 10. Drop Bellingham so the Palmer B can be in the 10. And so on the left wing you can have Gordon, but I don't know. He's persistent with the media pressure that Foden needs to play now. This is what I'm saying. Like Foden doesn't have to play, and again, no Foden. In the one time where he actually played central, he didn't do shit again.
Yeah.
Can I just say as well? I feel like with Foden and Palmer, they're two same position. I would drop Foden and then maybe put Palmer and Bellingham as a 10. Then Mainu and Rice in the midfield. You could have Trent as a right wing back and Saka left wing back, and then Tony up top. But I don't think you wouldn't drop Tony. That's the thing.
Yeah, I like that. And that's it. And to Ryan, who says, how are you still playing Foden? Gareth Southgate. That's why. We know he makes terrible decisions. Should Foden be playing, in my opinion? No. Should Kane be playing? No. Should Bellingham be starting? None of those three. I've been saying all tournament. I would drop those three.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go on.
Can I say about this Tony thing? There are the attitude people at right now.
Exactly.
Talking about Tony's attitude. His attitude helped England progress to the semi-final. He has played a part in these games, and he scored a really good penalty as well, not looking at the ball or anything, just on the keeper.
His penalty was crazy.
Crazy, man.
But
before you go, just one thing. Has that ever happened? Has someone ever done that before in a shootout? Because I've never seen it. Let me know. Yeah, go on, just carry on.
No, I'm just saying that this whole attitude thing is here. A couple of months ago, it was a big thing. Nobody wants to talk about his attitude no more. I'm saying how good of to the point where people even say that Tony needs to stop now. But a couple of months ago, it was Tony is washed, can't score goals anymore. He's not effective for his team for Brentford, and he has an attitude issue. Crazy, bro.
And Jazz, trust me, it's the same fans who are probably saying they need to start Tony now. For this England
100%, I agree. Yeah. There are probably the same fans. They're just not going to admit it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Now, what I mean is, Flawless, you put Foden in your lineup. Nah, I said Palmer, Tony. If you play in a back three, Palmer, Tony, and Gordon.
Paul has said that drop all the front three, Bellingham, Foden, and
Kane. He said drop everyone from the front three.
I said drop the front three. I've been saying that. And even if you play a 4, only difference I would make is then Saka right, Gordon left, Palmer in the 10, and then I play Watkins up top. If I was going to go with it.
Yeah, that's what I would.
If I'm going with a 3 with 2 10s, I'm playing Palmer, Tony, and Gordon. Yeah, I've been saying drop Foden. He must have just misheard me, which is cool. The Demadiah who says, why take all the crap for just maybe getting one moment in the box? What's this? Madrid were lucky to get the win with winning the Champions League with all those Joselu goals. The front line with Jude wasn't exactly top. I do agree to the fact that Jude shouldn't be starting. I do agree with that. But Madrid, I don't think they took advantage. Like, you know what I'm saying? They took advantage of of other teams' mistakes. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't think they were lucky. Neuer dropped the ball in the Bayern Munich game, for example. I don't think it's luck. Like, they deserved to win the tournament. They beat Manchester City in a shootout. Dortmund made mistakes in the final. Take advantage. That's what it is. Like, Bellingham has his limitations, absolutely. He also has his uses, and we're literally seeing it's chalk and cheese. We're literally watching it in real time. We're watching at Madrid with Bellingham being used at his best, and we're watching him at England being used at his worst. Because systems. Say this all the time. Same with Foden. That's why Foden's a quality player. What are we talking about? But look at how he looks. Declan Rice, quality player, good player, very good player in the right system, as we've seen for Arsenal all season long. But you put him in the England team and ask him to do things he can't do, you see his limitations. Same with a Walker, for example. Same with Trippier, who shouldn't be playing left back or left wing back. But hey, same with Harry Kane. These players are talented still. But again, they have their uses and they have their deficiencies. And 2024, the game season in, season out is becoming more and more systematic. So that's what I would say. Oh yeah, Jeremy, 100%. Flawless, would you take Tony at United? I really think he can add something different to our forward line. But yes, I've been saying obvious signing. Go and get him. You get him, and that's not him instead of Xerxes. It's him and Xerxes. Because we need 3 strikers. Because we should have 3 strikers. Because if you sign just Tony, and then it's just Tony and Højlund, for example, and Tony gets injured, you have just Højlund. Or if Højlund gets injured, you just have Tony. Or if it's just Xerxes and Højlund. And so should be 3 strikers with competition for places.
Can I ask
well, let me just address this because Ryan's answered his own question. He says, I think Rice has been good this tournament. We all know he can't fast forward to save his life, but he's done well at what he's good at. That there lies the problem. That you have a 6 that can't pass forward.
Yeah. Also £100 million pound player as well.
And when I said this on Back Again, literally 12 months ago, he's not £100 million player. Now people are like, I get what you see. Same when I said Kane is not £100 million player. People looked at me like I'm crazy. But hey, we move. Yeah, go on, Jess. Yeah, go on.
About Xerxes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that. So I don't know currently what the situation. There's probably 2 questions in one there. Where do you think Xerxes is coming in immediately to be a starter at United, or Ten Hag is going to evaluate the situation? And the second question is that, of course, we know Xerxes' goal record is not necessarily the greatest, or yes, like the evidence that he can be a consistent goal scorer at the highest level. So how do you think United is still going to address the goal issue this season? Like, because I know he's more like, I call it all the time a second striker. I don't view Xerxes as a striker. Because most of the time you see Xerxes even outside the box than in the box actually. So how do you think this is all gonna work necessarily? Because I was thinking, United maybe need to go and sign 2 wingers who are more goal oriented, since the wingers are not gonna create.
Oh, facts. And your question, I don't know how Ten Hag's gonna sell.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea what his plan is.
Yeah, because I've seen some United fans saying that. Your question. I've seen some United fans saying how. Play both of them together and then play a 4-4-2 so where Bruno can be on the right. And that's like this doesn't even sound good.
Oh my god!
And this whole thing about
Bruno can be a wing fielder. That's what it is. He can play
wing fielder. Man, Jesus Christ! But no, the whole thing about also what's been irritating me. And this is just an issue that I have in football in general. Is that when you sign a player in a certain position, then it's like what happened to this guy? Then these guys compete for the position. Like, it shouldn't be a thing where just because somebody's coming into the position doesn't mean there's no right for the guy who's starting or was starting last season there to still be starting there. You compete in training, you compete in games, you compete just 24/7 till the season's over.
For real, man. No one's position is safe, especially at a big club like this. Like, no one's position is safe. Tomorrow, if Manu drops a sinker, we will criticize him for that. It's not just like, we're happy, just because he's a great player, this and that and whatever. Like, all these players don't have a guaranteed spot in the starting 11 unless it comes from the manager, which it kind of seems like at this point. And to answer your question, Jez, like the same thing, we don't know how he's gonna set up. We didn't know how he's gonna set up last year. And when we had right wingers to play who were fit, he decided to play Garnacho on the right. So it's like it's just small shit like this, which I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Yeah, that's all enough. That's all enough.
And big up to Lewis in the cut as well. Yes,
Chelsea.
Are you good, fam? Yeah.
yeah, we all good. What are you lot saying?
All blessed. We're just here, just discussing United and England and all that type of stuff. What are you saying, Lewis? Is it coming home? Are you a believer?
I think England can make the final now.
There we go.
I would say if they get past Switzerland, they'll get past Netherlands because Netherlands ain't all that. But the final, it dies. See? One way or another, it's dying.
Jesus. And YG said it's fucking coming home. So YG's on board, has to be expected.
Hey, that final day is going to be a good day out regardless.
Man, just looking to party, I respect it.
It's going fucking home, let's come on, England.
And if we win it, Palmer for Ballon d'Or prop begins.
This guy always reverts everything back to Chelsea, Yeah, this guy is crazy. You're skilling it.
Speaking of Chelsea, you man are about to save me again from the sounds of things.
Yeah, because I'm hearing it. We spoke about it with this Chilwell thing. And you know what? Our club is stupid enough to do it. I'm not going to lie. So
I said 2 injury-prone left backs.
Yeah, so I've already signed out anyway. For those that don't know, but we move like end the season. Don't even start.
This would just vindicate you signing out.
Yeah, it would. It just add to
it. Chilwell, bro.
Fucking bench. And you know what? United fans will back it. That's the craziest part.
Will. Yeah,
I actually have more positive to you buying Mount than Chilwell.
Yeah, wait. I'm just waiting for the Chilwell and United shirt fall shops.
Yeah,
but hey,
we'll see a lot of
Twitter. I need that.
United fans are going to be like, hear me out. Chilwell in this position. Chilwell in this position. Like, just convincing themselves.
Yeah, man, he can play as a wingfielder. That's what it is.
Yeah, wingfielder, bro.
Wingfielder, man.
Interior midfielders.
Yeah, Rice can never play lone six. He needs a midfielder who's solid on the ball next to him. And that's the thing is, Ed, I agree with this. And like that stems from, again, Southgate just being incompetent, not noticing that. You see how Rice plays for Arsenal. Try and replicate that so then you can get the same Rice for England. But again, Gareth Southgate for you. But before we continue, over 50 people in there. I have 45 likes. You know what? That's a good return. Let's get up to 50 likes, though. 5 more likes. Make sure you subscribe to Chic TV. Make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lewis G. I'm going to add both links into the title, but their links are underneath in the description of this live stream and every other live stream on the channel. Anyway, people. But yeah, hopefully we're not, because the one thing I will say, Chic, I say this to you as a United fan, fellow United fan, that the players we've actually been linked with, I look at it and I go, it makes sense. How we're trying to play, I don't know. So I can't go any further with my thought process, but I do like the options. But who knows how Ten Hag's going to play? I don't know how we're going to set up. Is it possession based? Is it transition? Is it counter attacking? I don't know what we are going to do.
That's why, like, I go back to the original point I made earlier, is that yes, all these players, even though they look great and I'm for it, it also, for me, it's super important on who leaves, because if we sign these players and certain men are still here, they're going to continue to play. And we probably are not going to see these new signings get right into the team right away or develop the way that they need to be developed into this side. And that's the biggest concern for me. But with all these different coaches that we got, like Rude, obviously joining the team and stuff like that, hopefully some of this can change. This is why this whole structure thing is there, for us to identify all these things. You know, the way the manager wants to play, he goes for those certain signings that fit his style of play, all that type of stuff. That's how it should go. But will it go that way? We don't know, man. We really don't know. Like, we could say all these things and be like, oh yeah, tactically we're gonna look great, this and that, and then first day, who knows, we get slapped 3-0 at Old Trafford. It could happen. It could happen, bro. So you never know. You never know.
Yeah. And Tarani's mentioned this in the chat because he's talking about Wharton next to Mano, and Wharton is a better fit because he's a better passer. I'm not gonna lie, I've not watched Wharton like that to even pass judgment. I can't assess him. I think I've seen him play twice, one when they battered us and another time. So I can't comment. I've heard good things, like Jez has mentioned him. Kaneki said he's a good player. Other people have mentioned him. I don't know how good he is.
I think it's too late.
Ryan saying my left winger Gordon?
Yeah, let him go, bro.
He's not even coming to Liverpool. He's not even coming to Liverpool. Sorry, this is the funny part. Every club at least get linked to players to some sort of serious level. I swear down, I have not seen one player actually seriously linked to Liverpool and it's looking like any movement on it. Crazy.
Yeah, and if you're serious about fucking Anthony Gordon, we're gonna hijack him anyway.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy. But
left winger.
Hey, but what's it called? I think it's too late with Wharton, the experiment. I said this should have been something in the group stages, and then you go from there. I think because at least with Mainu, he was already in the setup before even the tournament started.
Mm-hmm.
This is literally Wharton's first time in the setup, so I think it's too late now. Semi-final, you don't want to risk it. Go with something that you're more trusted with, even if it's wrong in my opinion. But hey, hell man, it's coming home anyways.
Exactly, man. It's coming home anyway.
Say, like, show them that England doesn't need any Spurs players to win this, man. It's for Spurs issues, man. Let's go, man. And also, you know the reasons why I'm saying come on England as well. Yesterday in the group chat.
We know. Yeah. You know what? Fez. I understand.
I don't know.
I understand. Come on, it's Jez. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know either. Oh, Jez. Yeah. That itself just made sense. Yeah.
That's all I had to say was it's Jez. Like,
you know, fair enough.
We know him, and I was like, you know what, Jez, Fez. As much as I want to crash it on you, I'm like, you know what, I get it. You lot continue to get your questions in particular, members, get your questions in. What do you guys think the Copa America final will be? It's been a good tournament so far. I've enjoyed the watch-alongs a lot. But more so, like Sheik mentioned it, the vibes of the watch-along have been great. What I will say is, I think it'll be Argentina, Colombia. I think Colombia win the tournament overall. They've been the best. They've been the best side I've watched. I've not watched Uruguay a lot in the tournament, but I've seen them play against when they just knocked out Brazil yesterday. So yeah, that's what I would say. But Argentina, I think it'll be Colombia. But I'd love nothing more than to see Canada knock out Argentina, just for absolute, just pure chaos. It'd just be funny. And you know what? Run my guy Alphonso Davies of Copa America. Then we can do Alphonso Davies for Ballon d'Or, just because I don't really care about it.
There we go.
That's what I'd say. Yeah, but I think it will be Argentina, Colombia personally, and Colombia will win it. I see why they were one of the favorites going into the tournament. They was undefeated going into the tournament in 20+ games. James Rodriguez has been the best player in the tournament as well. That Diaz goal yesterday was cold, and he played the quick free kick over the top, and then Diaz controlled it and loved the goalkeeper. So, battered.
It would be hilarious. It would be hilarious if Canada wins it on US. So. With an American manager. Yeah. Run
me that. Just so I can crash it on some of the Americans I don't like. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, Canada. I don't even know how it goes, but I will learn it. Trust me.
Yeah, we'll learn that and sing that to get.
I'm sure Fats knows. Fats, can you sing the Canada national anthem? I'm sure you know.
Yeah, he probably ain't met a gal from there yet, so you don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, joke, man. That's what it is. All right, Jason.
There we go.
That's it.
That's all he knows. Lewis, what were your thoughts on the England game against Switzerland?
I won't even pretend I watched the full 120 minutes because I was at the barbecue. But the first half was painful as sin. Then I stopped watching. Then I saw, Switzerland go 1-0 up. Then I thought, okay, cool. Then Saka scored that banger. Big up to Palmer for the decoy run and all that. And then we just managed to get our way into penalties. And you know what? Maybe that's our way to winning. Take everything to penalties and bring on the shooters. Because we actually got a good round of penalty takers. We didn't even let Eze take one. And I think his record's brilliant for Crystal Palace or just in general. So yeah, we managed to get through again. I don't know if it was the same level of terrorism as the last game or not. I need to watch it back.
That was the same, fam. You didn't miss nothing. Save yourself the time.
Oh, thank the Lord.
It was the same level of. If you've watched one England game this tournament, you've watched them all. Where England's slightly better. Script. Yeah, same script. Where England's slightly better in the first half because of the back three. Yes, they actually had more moments in the game where they was retaining possession. But in second half, it went to shit.
I remember Mino had a chance.
Yeah, and Harry Kane was literally. There was a point in the game where England were defending and the ball bounced back to the edge of the area. And instantly I've gone without thinking, Rice is competing for that. And I've gone, wait, is that Kane? And he had on green boots. And I was like, shit, that's Kane. He's literally playing in defensive midfield at that point. And I just presume because of where the ball's dropped, is Declan Rice competing for it. It's like, yo, get on the pitch.
It's like, why are you there? You might as well just play the fucker there.
Just play him in midfield and play Watkins.
You want to be a DM so bad, be a DM.
Yeah, play like I don't get it.
Something.
Like, stick to your role. It's like what it is. But one thing England do have, even though you was half joking about the penalties, very good penalty takers. When you look at their list, very good penalty takers. Extremely good. I look at it and I go. As you look at the 5 that took the penalties there, and then you look at the players who didn't, you go.
So if England make a final and they take it to penalties, suddenly I believe it's coming home.
There we go, man. It's coming home, mate. Ain't that right, Fats?
It's coming home.
And you guys know who Trent was talking about in that clip when he was talking about the penalty?
No, because he said, what did he say? Someone didn't fancy it.
He said he didn't want to take it.
Some people were saying it was Foden.
I heard some people say it was Rice.
Foden got taken off, so it wasn't Foden.
Yeah, but they're saying that's why. It was like,
that's why Prime even meant last time that maybe Kane, because you requested to come off. I don't think it's Kane, because obviously I explained it before. Kane's literally the best taker, probably in the world even. So
they both came off second half of extra time.
Yeah, that's why I'm suggesting them to.
Yeah, I find it hard to believe that Foden went, I don't fancy it, take me off.
But I find it harder to believe Kane would.
I don't think it's Kane or Foden. Ain't
It's
Foden?
gotta be someone though, isn't it?
Hey, that's true.
I could see Foden being the last sub and think, oh, maybe. Have you brought Trent on just to take number 5?
I get that because Trent's a bad. Like I trust.
Because if I'm thinking penalty takers, I would have put Eze there. Like he actually takes consistent pens.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Didn't Foden take a penalty in the shootout for City against Madrid? Did he not take one? Hey, chat, let me know. I want to check.
I don't think. Somebody can check. Yeah, but I know there was an incident apparently where Giroud was supposed to come off and he said no. Or something like that.
No, it was on the board. So the board, they put up the wrong number on the board.
Yeah, Foden took one.
Yeah, did he score as well? Yeah, I just find it hard to believe that Foden was like, nah. I don't think it was Foden. I don't think it was Kane.
I thought he was referring to someone who was part of the penalties.
Yeah,
like
this was
that he originally didn't want to take one in the first place. See, I thought that's what he was referring to.
No, but they're all shooters except Trent.
None of them look like someone who wouldn't want to take a penalty.
Yeah. Like once you start getting to like penalty number 8 and 9, that's when you get into the players who don't fancy it. But those 5, there's no one I look at. There's no one I look at.
Tony, Saka, Bellingham, Palmer.
Yeah.
They're all regular pen takers, and fucking Bellingham's got balls of steel, so I'm not even surprised he wanted to take one.
Yeah, like that's it. I would say, even though I thought Saka was gonna miss, and I'm so happy that he scored, like over the moon that he scored, because I was dreading what could have come his way if he would have missed an England out. Like I really I said it. I was like, I even care about like England going through. I want you to win, but I trust those 5, and then everyone else on the pitch, I trust also in regards to them taking pens. I just don't think Kane said, nah, take me off. I don't want to take one. I don't think Foden said to Southgate, I don't fancy it, especially when they've took penalties in pressure situations. So is it a Rice? But then why is Rice high on the list anyway? That's what don't make no sense.
Yeah.
That's what don't make no sense.
Does anybody know who would have been the next taker after Trent?
Maybe an Eze?
I would have guessed Eze because he should have been 5th.
Yeah, maybe Eze.
I don't know. Like
I would have probably sent Eze earlier too. Like just because I think he's a good penalty taker as well.
You know, it's crazy. I think all 5 of them are good penalty takers.
Yeah, they all are.
I agree. Like obviously Palmer doesn't miss some penalties.
Shout out Northside.
It was Palmer, then it was Bellingham, and then it was Saka, and then who was 4th again? Tony. And then
Tony's
I can't lie. Like once I saw Akanji miss, I was like, yeah, this game's over because I don't think none of them was gonna miss.
And what is it with centre back stepping up to take penalties, their first penalties? What's going on?
Like I said, man, utter woke nonsense, bro. Why is this
sent Akanji for number 1?
This is what I'm saying, bro.
All the players you got, I
was like, you're City, you got mentality.
Yeah,
go take
it. You see why I made that's why I was defending Kane to the end in 2021 when he took the first penalty, and I was saying he has all the right to take the first penalty because you want to start off great.
Yeah. You send up your best penalty takers. It goes 1 to 5. That's what it should be. None of this. I'm putting my best penalty taker third and my second best penalty taker fifth. No, whoever your best penalty taker is, you don't want to be. You're under immense pressure in a shootout as it is. You don't want to be under even more pressure, knowing if you miss, you go out. You want the safety net of, all right, even if I miss, all right, maybe we can get back in this or we're still level type of thing. Like, as soon as Akanji missed, that put all them Switzerland penalty takers under more pressure. Instantly.
Yeah.
Instantly it did. Like,
Even Militao took it last night as well.
Yeah, I don't know why Militao. Why is Militao going up forward and first and missing? Because he took
it. You're sending center backs first because you're saving them later. But it's like, why are you saving them later? Like, why are you saving your better penalty kicks for later? Because every single pen counts. It matters. Every single one.
And before we continue this conversation, hold up, just hold that for just one thing. Big up to Casually for the raid. Big up Casually FC every single time. Make sure you subscribe to Marshall. Need to get him on the channel more this open coming season, which I will do. Shout out to Marshall every single time. Always doing great work over there. You know what I'm saying, and he's got crooks like Surfer and Ahmed over there. So salute to Marshall dealing with them jokers. Big up to Northside as well for the raid, man. He says big up my G Flawless. I was late going live on my live stream because I was watching Northside, and I was almost like, I thought we was gonna lose another soldier to the game. I thought he was quitting. I was like, no way. So yo, Northside, great to sit here that, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be going full time. And well, that's the aim. Love that. Thoroughly deserved. Subscribe to Northside. That's why I was cheating. I was about to ring man after the stream. And like, nah, you can't quit. We can't lose. Nah. So big up Northside. Big up Lee Gunner in the chat. Yeah, man. You ain't leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Big up Lee Gunner every single time as well. You hit 100K. Make sure you go check out his 100K live stream. A1. I was blessed enough to be on there. Fantastic. So yeah, man. Make sure you go check that out too.
Love that.
Awesome. So big up Lee Gunner, big up Northside, big up Marshall, Casually FC. Big up for the super chat as well, Dinesh, who says, says big up Flawless Lewis and the rest. And he put up the Chelsea. Big up to you for the super chat.
Big up,
man.
my G.
Much appreciated, man. Big up as well. Yeah, see Sunshine there. Everyone thought he was quitting. Like that's what I was like, nah, you can't do that. That's why I was tuned in.
That was like the late April Fool's joke, man.
Yeah, it was. I was like, nah. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. But yeah, back to the shootouts what we was talking about. It's like, yeah, I'd really love to know who it was because I look at everyone and go, they're all pretty certified. The 5. So I don't think it was that. None of the 5 wanted to take
That's
it.
why part of me's just thinking it might have been Foden still.
Yeah,
it's only when it makes a little bit of sense.
I think it was Rice.
That's what I think it was too. That's what everyone's been saying on Twitter as well.
Rice. They've all been saying Rice.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying it's Rice.
Let me see who's left on the pitch. I want to see who's left on the pitch.
I think it was either one of Foden or it was one of the takers who didn't take it. I don't think it's Essa because Essa can take penalties. And I don't care about the center. If it's a centre back or a goalkeeper, I don't.
These were the players that was left on the pitch. So Shaw, Trent, Tony, Eze, Palmer, Bellingham, Rice, Saka, Walker, Stones, Pickford. They were the players left on the pitch at the end.
Definitely Rice or Foden. It's either one of them two. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that. Walker. I can understand why Walker doesn't fancy it.
You reckon he took Foden said, I don't want to take one, and then that's why he took him off.
I'm saying that it's either one of the two. I'm not saying necessarily it was one of them. I think it was one of the two. And if it was Foden,
and did Rice take a penalty for Arsenal against Paul? Did he take one?
I think he took a penalty. He's good at set pieces actually. Then like set pieces like penalties. Like I rarely see Rice actually. He doesn't take many, but when he takes penalty, he does take penalty. That's what I'm thinking. My thought is because Foden's been playing after this whole tournament, anyways. Maybe it got to his head.
Yeah,
it might have gotten to his head. That's what I'm saying. If it was none of the players here that was on the pitch, I think it's Foden. If it was a player on the pitch, I think it's Rice.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't take one.
I wouldn't take one too. I'll take coach to take me out, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, I wouldn't take one.
I can take a penalty within the 120 minutes. Not in the pen shootout, bro. Like I don't want to be called a monkey after the game.
Nah, fuck it. I'll take all slander with chest. Give me number one.
I'm taking the penalty.
This fucking guy.
Pro clubs
give me number one,
telling me to take a penalty. I'm taking the penalty. If Gaffer's telling me to take a penalty, I'm taking it.
Nah, pro clubs is Pro clubs is different. I mean, because I trust myself on pro clubs than I do more in real life. That's why.
My point is like
I'm a miles better pro clubs player than I am a footballer in real life. Miles better.
That's my point. Like, bro, that's what I'm like. But if it's basketball, and on basketball, when there's like you get fouled and you need to make your free throws. I trust myself to make the free throws because I'm actually good at basketball.
Okay.
But when it comes, I trust myself. I trust myself more in my basketball than my footballs. I'm shooting like what's it called? Joe Philly scored.
I'm just getting back to Joe Felix.
I want to hit it.
Maybe I step back and I don't take.
Bro, I say I'm not, bro. Like, you see, but to be fair, they do say in dope always shoot in the middle. That's what they say though. But the Brazil thing real quick with the Edom in the top. Apparently, it was reported because before games they train penalties regularly, especially in tournaments. Apparently, in training, Edom in the top missed all his penalties.
And then he's taking the first, and it's like I'm not gonna lie. I always look at my attackers. If you don't want to shot from 12 yards, I'm looking at you funny. And I do that on pro clubs. I'm looking at the attacking players. You're in the offensive area. I'm a defensive player on there. If you're an attacking player, take the shot. And I look at the same in real life. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my striker to step up. How you don't want a free shot from 12 yards?
Like, I don't want the striker to go up to Militao and take the ball away from him and be like, let me take this penalty.
It makes even more sense because, like, I used to be like, when I was playing, I used to be like a right back, a right mid. But, like, I wasn't on Tucker like this. So, like, nah, bro. Nah.
Wait, just on this thing with penalties.
It's just like
Warrior just sent me something. He's some source from Brazil Edition saying Militao missed all of his penalties in the final.
Yeah, this was the tweet. That was the one that I saw. Apparently, he missed them all in training, and then he took a pen.
You know what? That's shit from the manager. Then.
Yeah, I don't blame Militao.
Are you watching that and thinking, take number one?
Take number one.
Unless he doesn't. Unless he has the pure confidence, it's like, fuck it. This unwavering confidence. This time I'm going to score. And also, somebody said it because therefore the Real Madrid thing is going to work for Brazil.
Bro, it's like you go into the dressing room and I'm like, yo, raise your hands who's never taken a penalty before. And like 5 people raise their hand. I'm like, all you 5 are going to take the penalty. That's literally what it feels like.
Character development.
But I suppose that's where it can kind of stem from because pressure can get to you different. Because even the last time I played Saturday League, this was like 2 seasons ago, and we got into a shootout. I was in a cup competition, we won the final or nothing. It was like 5th to get to the quarter, something like that. And he was like through to a quarter final. Did I want to take a penalty? Absolutely fucking not. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to take one. Fuck that. But I did say, hey, if someone doesn't want to take one, I'll take one because I'll feel worse. If somebody steps up before me who doesn't want to take one and they miss, I'll feel worse than if I missed. Plus the goalkeeper. That goalkeeper that was playing that game was definitely a professional at some level. Like there was no way he wasn't no regular goalkeeper. Thankfully, we won the shootout the kick before me because I did not want to take one. I did not want to take one. Bear in mind, I think we was at like it was like after it was sudden death. So it was after the initial 5. I didn't want to take one, but I said, yo, if no one wants one, I'll take one. Like, don't put someone up there who doesn't want to take one as much as I don't want to. Because I feel terrible.
All I'm gonna say is, man, sorry, that's an FM related thing. Fuck you, Gumball, bro. I was 1 penalty away from not 1 penalty, but I was penalties away for a Champions League, man. But whatever, man.
And make sure you check out Jez's Twitch, people. I'm still not over that. Jez lost the Champions League final on Football Manager on penalties. Make sure you go follow Jez's Twitch at Jez.
Unlucky.
Just irony against Chelsea.
Oh, the Chelsea. Let's go. Not the Chelsea. Champions of Europe. We know what we are.
Like I said before, man. Hey, you know what it is, man? Beating Chelsea in the Champions League final ain't for everybody on penalties, but we move. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but Chelsea
fuck you, bro.
Shout out John Terry as well. Shout out John Terry.
Chelsea was shit in the game.
Are you laughing?
Chelsea legend John Terry. Shout out John Terry, man.
Big up Nicholas Anelka as well, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out Nicholas Anelka as well, for real.
I heard that.
Take a penalty to stop us going
as well. Got sent off. Shout out to Drogba. Maybe you guys win if he was there. Shout out to Drogba, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
Hey, but before we go on, Jess. Go on.
No. Somebody said Drogba, and I thought Jackson.
No, Drogba. That's baby Drogba.
That's baby Drogba 3.0.
Baby Drogba 3.0, man, because you've had 2 baby Drogbas before that. There's over 260 people in here.
Oh, no,
Only at 84
4.0.
likes, 100 likes, people. 100 likes. Girls up to 100 likes. Subscribe to Sheik's channel. Subscribe to Lewis's channel. Both links are in the title, people. Sheik TV, Carefree Lewis G. Follow Jez's Twitch as well. There's the links underneath in the description. Whole catch Jez. One of the mods, one of the regulars put Jez's Twitch. And the rest of the man's channels in the comment section. Continue to get your questions in before we do indeed close out. But again, like check 1212, 100 likes, people. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell. It is rolled to 12K because we're closing in on that. So we should probably hit at some point in this month. We'll hit 12K before the season starts, people. So we will keep grafting over here as well. See what else you lot are saying. Well, have we missed any more questions? Let's see. Question: what does it take for Watkins and Bowen to start for England? New manager. Southgate got his favorites. Got his favorites. He's never gonna start like Watkins or Tony or Bowen or these men are not Palmer. These men are not like literally. We've watched England's attack struggle the entire tournament. And he's still not changed it. Even when he switched systems, which I said, if he goes to a back 3, it will be the same attack. It'll just be Saka at wing back, and it will still be Foden, Bellingham, and Kane. Which on paper, everyone can look at and go, that doesn't work balance-wise. And you have so many other options on the bench, but he will refuse to use them. Whether it's Bowen, whether it's Eze, whether it's Palmer, whether it's Tony, whether it's Watkins, the list goes on. So pick someone. Trent, you're playing wing backs and you don't play Trent. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. What was the best goal you saw in the Euros? Top 2.
Arda goals, they're up there for sure.
Guller's goal. Probably a Guller's goal for me. That's probably another one.
Romanian goal against Ukraine, the first one. That was
Sanchez, yeah.
I'm trying to think. What was
I'm trying to think as well.
That was another one that I said before, but it's been a minute.
Bellingham's overhead kick.
This guy, yo.
I like Saka's goal. Saka's goal was good.
Oh yeah. You know what? That's gotta be up there.
I'm trying to think.
I'd say Arda. Yeah, I'd say Arda is in Saka's. To be fair, because I can't remember.
He was his goal. He was Gula's goal against.
It wasn't the first. It was the first game, Georgia.
Yeah,
Georgia won.
Yeah, it was 2-2. I think the game.
No, 3-2. 3-2. Won
3-2.
Yeah, they won the last minute.
Yeah, 3-2.
Actually, no, the Kvaratskhelia goal versus Spain, I think it was.
Oh yeah,
Shaqiri. I was thinking of the Georgia goal. Shaqiri's goal. Shaqiri.
Yeah, Shaqiri's goal.
That was the goal. That was the goal I was saying. Yeah,
I said that one and Arda. I'd say Shaqiri and Arda. Yeah.
I'd say Vargas against Italy. That was the banger from outside the box, wasn't it?
Yeah, Vargas. I remember that.
I'll go with those two. Without doubt. That's what I'll say. I'll go with those two. Yeah. Shaqiri's like you might have mentioned as well. Question for the panel. Are y'all all going to the World Cup in the US, Canada? Yes, Chinlu. I will be out there. I'm going to LA. I will be out there.
World Cup or Club World Cup?
Nah, this guy. World Cup, fam. Not Club World Cup. World Cup in 2026. Why are you trying to get out there for the Club World Cup?
Hey, if I can get a ticket, I'll pull up.
Chelsea's going to be in it.
World Cup, I'll just go for the vibes. I know I ain't getting
it. Pull up, man. I'm rolling. I'm not trying to get tickets for the games. I'm going for the link up, fam. 100%. They need to get out there. Yeah, pull up, fam. You know what I'm saying? Big link up out there. Me, you, Jez, all the American content creators we know. Anyone else flying over from there? Let's go link up out there in LA. I'm with it. Go land before the 4th of July. That should be fine. Yeah.
You know?
That shit gonna be fun. Yeah.
Somebody, whoever picks me up, man, get me some Chick-fil-A from. I'm gonna start crying.
I got you, man, Jez. Say no more. Except Sundays. Just make sure you fight on Sunday because it's closed on Sunday. But come on. Man. Like I said, man, you guys just book one-way tickets. Just book one-way.
I said one-way tickets. Don't come back.
One-way tickets. I don't want to sleep in the streets, dog. I don't want to sleep in the streets. Oh yeah, it's cold outside. Actually, it's actually warm outside in the nighttime.
Come on, man. You'll be all right. You'll see a bunch of.
I'll tell you. I don't know what the weather. I don't know what the weather is today. Like, bro, I go out, I see the sun. I'm thinking nothing. Everything's good. All of the time, it's starting to rain, bro, and I'm coming back train from the rain, and then all of a sudden the sun is over, and I'm back home. What the fuck is going on here, man? The July ain't July in here, man. It's what it is, man.
Yeah, so
the summer's just been shit.
Yeah, the weather's not been hot whatsoever.
And I'm dying over here, man. It's just way too hot over here.
Look at this guy, the dying.
I wish it was way too hot over here, though. I'm way too cold. Goddamn.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, definitely chilling. I'm out there, man. 110%. I'll figure out probably the top of this start of 2025. Man will actually like figure out flights and where I'm staying and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm out there for that because that's gonna be a vibes. Big up to YG says I'm trying to get to meet Holmes in Springfield, see if he got a rice maker. This fucking guy's an idiot.
This guy.
I was like, don't watch your pro clubs, won't get that. You won't get why your YG said that. Big up to YG.
Basically, YG didn't know what a rice maker does. That's basically it.
Nah, he knows. He's fully aware that a rice maker cooks everything apart from rice. You know what I'm saying? We've established this. Use a steak maker to make rice and a rice maker to make steak. Crazy world we live in, man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Hey man, it's YG's world.
To be fair, you can if you cut up certain types of chicken, for example, and you cut it up a bit thinly, you can actually cook it in a rice maker.
There we go, man. You can put everything in a rice maker apart from rice. Yo, smart. Who do you guys think?
You know something can be cooked in a rice maker? Ask YG.
Facts.
Probably done it before.
Facts, without doubt. Who do you guys think gets a PL move from the Euros?
Not PL, not necessarily PL moves. They're getting moved somewhere, I think. But I mean, California. I mean, he's literally getting this move there to Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal.
But there's going to be a couple of players who's going to get moved, not necessarily to PL. Like Kadioglu from Turkey, obviously the left back. He was linked already before the tournament to Dortmund. No,
he got linked also. Someone mentioned United. I could be wrong though.
It was Brighton. Today I saw Brighton. Like they make contacts with the to try to understand the contract situation or whatever that means. There's a lot of players who probably got. Now I wouldn't say Nico Williams. Because Nico Williams is deep been linked already to the Premier League. Like strictly players who weren't really on the map. Got on the map during this Euros. Like Calafiori is the main one, for example. Like he was like Premier League clubs were interested, but it wasn't anything big until the Euros started, and then all of a sudden, like Chelsea and Arsenal tried to get into the deal. But I think Kadioglu from Turkey is one of them. He's probably a standout in terms of pure interest for just for your PL. But there's been a couple of players that when I was watching the tournament, I was saying, you know what, impressed, man. And they're probably going to get their moves in the Bundesliga, Serie A. I saw already a couple of them gotten their moves into them clubs. So, yeah.
Might have mentioned Olmo in the chat. What about Olmo?
He got the PL interest even before the Euros. Because he's been constantly linked to Man City for some time now. I don't think him necessarily. Like, Dan O'Doy. I think ironically, United actually got linked with him a couple of weeks ago from Switzerland.
Who's this?
From Dan and Doy from Switzerland.
Okay, right.
Yeah, because Demarcio tweeted about it a couple of weeks ago, so he took definitely advantage from the tournament. I'm just going through the teams who made the knockout stages. Like, yeah, I don't think too many of the players from those teams. I mean, Højlund for Denmark, another one who probably got his eyes set for a couple of Premier League teams after this tournament. Didn't get a I was actually about to mention he didn't get linked all of a sudden to Premier League teams, but Mkhitaryan said he's actually going to Monaco. Like Fabrizio said, he had already an agreement in terms of contract. So that's what I mean. Like, there's probably a lot of players who got interest, but not necessarily PL.
No, that's fair. Player of the tournament for Copa America. Oh, James Rodriguez.
James Rodriguez.
He has been standout.
Shout out Caicedo.
He's been.
that dude.
Hey, he's actually been balling this tournament.
Yeah, your Santanic club wants to play in number 6. Hey,
under who?
Hey, number 6. He's not number 6.
Under who?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Number 8. No. He's gonna play. Okay, he's gonna play number 6. He's gonna. Hey, so you
had this guy defending 40 yards of space by himself.
Okay. Do you think Caicedo's gonna play number 8 for Maresca?
I don't think he's playing lone 6 for us. Yeah.
I heard you guys playing 4-3-3, like the flat 3.
Yeah, man.
If anyone's the deepest player will be Enzo.
Not Lavia.
Depending on games, if Lavia plays, it'll probably be him.
Who's Lavia?
I don't know who's going to be the third midfielder. It will be Enzo and Caicedo. It's just could be Lavia, could be Dewsbury Hall. It probably just depends on the teams you're playing.
I think it's Dewsbury Hall, man. Like he knows the tactics already.
It might be. I don't know because I need to see what his level's like with the Prem.
Yeah, because we're saying
I think his style of play will suit us more than Leicester because we'll dominate possession more. But
I like Dewsbury Hall. I think he's a good.
You're a fan.
Yeah, he's a good player. I just want to see where his level's at. Is he going to be Prem level or Conference League? Either way, it'll be a movie.
Yeah,
that's fair. And hey, Philip B, big up, man, for joining. To drop a like before you go bed. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. Warrior. I thought somebody said Latvia, not Lavia. Like who's Lavia? Bro, is he gonna be fit actually this season?
I presume so. Surely.
Who Lavia?
Lavia. Yeah, bro. Like that dude, man. I thought he was gonna come into Chelsea this off season and then bang it. Then the dude just disappeared from injuries.
So yeah, basically what happened is Pochettino threw him into a game against Crystal Palace at 50% fitness to save his job.
That's crazy, you know.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah, a 2-week injury turned into a 6-month injury.
Damn. What was the actual injury?
I don't even remember. I think it was meant to be something with his ankle that turned into something about his thigh, or the other way around. It was one injury that turned into another one.
That's for Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Watch that one leg, man. Like the fact that the game from the ankle to the thigh. Watch that leg, man. Next, if it's gonna be the knee, then
I don't know. I'm willing to just say it was hefty Poch tax.
We have to
that
see
guy had the most minutes out of any under-20 player until he encountered that Satanist.
I'm clearly seeing over the Poch thing. I get it. I respect it.
Man. I call it, man. I call this.
We could have been in the top 4 this season. I could have been chill, not having to listen to any bullshit. I'm here in the Conference League.
Will we see Malacia flawless? That's the question.
Yeah, because he appeared at. I think we will. Because he appeared at the FA Cup. So yeah, I think we'll see Malacia. We got.
I feel like a lot of people forgot about Malacia. You know.
Yeah, it's because he was just out for so long and we didn't hear no reports on nothing. We didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
MIA, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully he was good. Like behind the scenes, I hope everything was good for him.
Yeah.
Which is why he missed everything. But yeah, man, that shit reminds me of like Kendrick Nunn, this player of the Lakers. I think it was the 21-22 season. He missed the entire season because of a so-called knee sprain.
Yeah.
The whole season. He missed the whole season because of on his injury report it would say knee sprain, but we all know it wasn't a knee sprain. He probably just being lazy.
So did you find out what it did it come out?
I don't actually know what it really was, but everyone, like, he was 27 years old at that time, and even before that whole knee sprain thing happened, I don't think it was anything serious. But he missed the whole 82 game season because of a knee sprain, bro. Yeah. Every single injury report would just be knee sprain, Kendrick Nunn, like literally.
I'm glad that Kendrick's song didn't came out during the season, because then some people would have probably spin it as like, Malacia got a weird case on him. You know, it's like somebody.
That's why would have been.
He a fan.
And then you got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified love. Never mind. But yeah, that's a say.
Shout out to DeMar DeRozan as well. He was in the music video as well. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan. You are now a Sacramento King.
Shout out to DeMar DeRozan. See what else you lot are saying. Warrior J says, more on Xerxes. United and Bologna will decide shortly which way they prefer to complete the deal. United agreed terms with Xerxes. Now Manchester United can trigger the €40 million release clause to be paid in one solution or negotiate new terms, as Bologna owe 50% of the deal to Bayern. And that's from Fabrizio Romano. Hey, look at United making moves. All right, it's a start. need
Hey,
more.
listen, Bologna, if you owe some money to Bayern, shit, that sounds like a
What
personal
does
problem to me.
what does shortly mean? Like any minute now? Like 10 minutes?
Should be.
Like, that's
No, no,
55 minutes,
oh,
Jazz.
oh, okay.
55
What do you mean
minutes.
shortly?
Should
Bro,
be.
I tell you, like that's the Ghanaian timekeeping right there, bro. I say
It's just,
shortly, and you're gonna
it's just
find out 2
United
days
news,
later.
bro. Oh, United are inquiring. United are thinking. United are, talking about this player, this and that. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah, typical. Like, so we'll
Typical
see. That's why I
Manchester
take it with
United.
a pinch of salt. Does Sancho still report to the under 18s when preseason starts? I think they'll have that deal sewn. I don't think he reports at all. Surely they.
I don't think
pattern
they
that
even
deal
look at each other.
beforehand.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't even think they're in the same room once.
Surely they pattern that. Like, surely they get that sorted and dealt with. And well, hey, you know what? This is Manchester United. So who actually
Well,
knows?
the last Sancho I saw was he was at that party, that all white party.
I seen that yesterday.
Rick Rubin.
Michael.
Yeah. Michael Rubin.
Yeah.
Who's Rick Rubin?
Yeah,
Is he like a record producer? Never mind.
I have no idea.
I mean, Rick Rubin sounds like a
familiar,
person.
though. Rick Rubin sounds familiar.
That's
Who's
what, like,
the child now? I've got that from somewhere. I've definitely got that from somewhere. Without that, but yeah, with Sancho, it's like sort that out and get that pattern. And
Oh yeah,
figure
he's
out
the record
what's going on.
producer of Def
Yeah,
Jam.
of course. That's
Rick
it. That's how I
Rubin.
know the name.
Yeah.
That's how I know
There's
the
been
name.
quiet rumors about him being offered to us.
Who's Sancho?
Sancho.
Yeah,
Which makes sense.
by his
Fair.
agent.
Because he's from London, so that makes sense.
oh yeah,
Hey,
his agent is gonna go around to everybody and see, okay, what
That's
you got for my player?
That's true.
Good for me.
But Dortmund not gonna go for him, right? They can't afford him, right, Jess?
I mean, there's probably gonna. It will just be another loan move. It would be another loan move.
I don't
Like,
think.
I don't think Dortmund will try to outright just buy him and then give him certain amount of wages either. I don't see that happening.
Fair enough. I feel like we're just trying to sell him too. I feel like we're not trying to do another loan move. Like
Yeah,
cash on him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's time where it's like you just gotta move him on and like without doubt, like it's time. I'm a fan of Sancho, but that relationship's broken down. The manager's still here. It's best for all parties involved that he moves on. He might be another loan move.
Chelsea fan growing up. Hey, you know who's a United fan growing up? Cole Palmer.
Where's he from?
I literally have a picture of him wearing
I think he's from Manchester.
My mum was saying this to me earlier. And I was like, what? She was like, he's from Manchester.
Palmer is a Man United fan. That's why he's
Palmer's a Man United fan.
But is he from Manchester?
I think he is from Manchester.
So.
I can look it up real quick where he was born, but I'm pretty sure he's from Manchester as well.
Yeah. So my mum was like, oh, he's from Wivenshaw. And I was like, what? He's from Wivenshaw.
Yeah.
Let me.
What are you shouting about? We can't hear you, Fats.
It doesn't say where.
Also, like the most kind of like luxury estate in the whole Manchester, isn't it?
Yeah. So your mom's right, yeah. And what's probably say Wivenshaw.
Yeah, Wivenshaw, yeah.
Manchester, yeah. That's where he got born, yeah.
It's like
I had no idea he was born and bred. No a clue. But then again, he came through City's academy, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's Manchester.
That's exactly. But that's a high percentage though. He comes from Manchester because since it is a Manchester, man, he was undercover trying to make sure that.
I had no idea. You learned something new every day. Casemiro's exit for Manchester United remains concrete possibility for the summer. Saudi pro club teams are still in contact with his camp to discuss terms, as reported back in April/May. Manchester United are open to letting him leave in order to bring in a new midfielder, and that shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't be. We're bringing in. We're short anyway. But if we move on Casemiro, cool. But it's like, all right, who are we gonna go get? What is that for Agate?
Cool.
But I'm still short
so
there.
all our experience just leaves in one window. Fair enough. Varane and Casemiro.
And then they need two DMs because you don't want somebody to be the backup.
Yeah, we need two DMs. Then you need a Maino and then someone better than Maino or like behind Maino in the pecking order. So then that's three midfielders right there. Because I know
I'd rather play Vic Tominay than Scott McTominay.
Hey, shout out Victor, man. You man always on his case, man. No, shout out. And we will be redirecting to the YouTube channel. Sorry, to the gaming channel, also on the playback.
Yeah, Jez, we call him Vic Tominay.
Hey, Lewis, if you're about, pull up as well.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What are we saying? Pro clubs.
Yeah, good on pro clubs. Yeah.
I return a carefree Loupard.
Hey,
Let's do
Loupard. Let's go.
Loupard. Hey, Lewis balled out, people. I can't lie. Lewis
is actually a baller, for real.
Yeah, he balled out.
You get them skill points up.
Yeah, fam. We'll do that.
A mix of Enzo and Caicedo.
Lupard, yo. But yeah, with Casemiro, it's like, all right, I'm cool with. I have no issue with letting him leave. It's all about. Then we'd need another DM anyway. So it has to be Agate, for example, and someone else. Then you need Mano and someone else. So you need 3 midfielders. Bear in mind, we ain't gonna sign Amrabat, lose Casemiro, selling Donny. Ericsson could leave.
Right.
That's 4.
Yeah.
For midfield.
Midfielders.
Yeah, for midfield, that's 4 midfielders. It's like, yo, at least go and get 2 or 3. Because I don't even know of a youth player coming through that I look at and go, yeah.
Apparently, because I know Man United from one of the group chat, and he's saying they both have. There's apparently like a DM because he sent me a couple of clips asking for my opinion, and he said apparently he's going to be part of the preseason tour for United since he got even called up like late for the bench since your bench was pretty much gone from injury.
Yeah.
So he's
Still
apparently going to be part of. So he's apparently still going to be. I forgot the name, but apparently he's going to be part of the preseason. So. If that's true, he might get a promotion this season.
Maybe, which I'm all for. Yeah. But then, like, I don't want the youth player to be the senior, but I'm happy with him as part. Like Kambawala was Kambawala player. I have no issue with Kambawala's third, 4th choice. And yes, the LG24 Sheik is a Sacramento Kings fan.
Yes, I am a Sacramento Kings
fan. And he's
fan.
truly devastated about Harrison Barnes leaving, but we're here for him. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that, but we moved.
It's crazy. I know, man, you don't want to believe it, but I'm here, you know.
No, man, I'm actually so fucking glad. I'm actually so happy. Like, I literally wanted to celebrate. I actually wanted to celebrate that Harrison Barnes actually leaving. Hey, Spurs, pay up, man.
Big up, fans. Big up,
such a hefty contract.
Big up, everyone. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Big up.
Every time. Yeah, it is. But final few questions before we close out, because like I said, not only will we be redirecting here from the YouTube channel to the gaming channel, we'll be live on the playback as well. So it'll be dual streamed on both. So when you get over to the playback, because I might even cut the YouTube gaming one short and then just carry on the gaming channel. But since there's so many of you like here, we'll redirect over there in 1 second. Lewis will be in the building. Not sure if Sheik's about. Waiting to hear back from the rest of the gang because playoffs is coming up soon. It's in like the next 4 days away.
I'm not about.
We get the second team. No stress, man. Oh, good, man. No stress. But yeah, we're 4 games away from the elite division. Obviously, one of the teams already in there as well. Ibrahim, what picture of Drake? He just looks like. Wait, are you talking about him at the party where they were all in white? Just look like him, to be honest. But I wouldn't know.
Looks like a man in defeat.
This guy
who has lost sleep the past couple of months, you know?
Yeah, Warrior J. Lewis is a baller in pro clubs. Absolutely. Yes.
Hey, Warrior J, why don't you join the playback?
This isn't career mode, thank God.
Lewis is a baller. That is something I can vouch for.
Yeah.
Without doubt. I'm literally here just trying to set up as we speak, people. But final few questions. What we got coming up tomorrow? And it's chat to the gang, but you will get Euro 2024 podcast Yardman edition. So I'll be back with Lex and Kadeki people. With those two. Talking all things Euros, Copa America, everything else. You already know the vibes, people. You already know the vibes. Yeah. Let's see. You know, do you guys pull up CP? Because we're literally on a live. YG, what are you telling me? As well. Let me know.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but he is a very good centre back, so you know.
I hear you.
Needs must. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not ideal. We can't stand him as an individual, but he is a good pro club player. So.
He's the number one. Wasn't he the number one? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it was him. He was number.
Yeah,
of course he was. Of course he was. Now PS4 we play on Ashley Pope. Go on.
I just know I'm the least one out of all the people.
Oh yeah, sure, Jess. Yeah,
you're actually number 2, Jess.
Yeah, Jess.
I'm the most honest person on the channel.
Shut up, man.
I'm open. Like, if I told lies about the fact that he sims for people, like, no, I'll tell you straight away.
You're comparing yourself to Fatter.
I'm just saying. I'm just.
Man, you're already lost.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But by the way, obviously, since I said I'm one of the most truthful people on the channel, I had a devastating day actually, because I saw the crazy news of Margaret Robbie. Yeah,
that was hilarious. She's
expecting her.
I genuinely thought Jez was gonna tell us some crazy news, you know.
I'm just honest. I'm an honest guy. I'm just an honest guy. I'm telling you, I'm devastated that I saw that. I'll be real.
Yeah, I hear you. It should have been you.
It should have been me.
Yeah, it should definitely should have been me.
Dolph Ziggler vibe.
In another life, man.
There you go, man. Maybe in another life you come back to Neymar Zio, who says, "Hey, why don't you lot stream playing pro clubs?" We do. We stream it on a regular basis on this, but not here on the YouTube channel. It's on the playback. every time on the playback, sometimes on the Sarcasm City TV gaming channel on YouTube, but on the playback. So download the playback app from your store. I go to playback TV, playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. And yes, Warrior J, back again is tomorrow, 1 p.m. Back again is tomorrow, 1 p.m. So I'll be there. Lewis will be there. Mons will be there. And of course, the main man Troops will be there as well. Splash Move says, need a striker for pro clubs. What is PS4 or PS4 version? That's what it is. And then when I run tryouts, I definitely shout you because currently I might have to create a whole other team because we got so many players. Flawless, what is the one signing you wish you signed but missed out? Mine is Ronaldinho. Yeah, Ronaldinho, I think it's fair. But then at the end, we did get Cristiano Ronaldo, so that's why it's kind of tough.
What else did we miss out on?
Schneider's a miss.
Schneider,
Schneider was a big miss. Yeah,
at that time, Schneider would have been a very, very good signing.
Yeah,
because I was like Schneider in his prime.
We got in the early 90s, we did early 2000s, late 90s, I should say. We got linked to Batistuta. That was a kid, pissed with the game.
Actually, question:
2000, 2001. I could be wrong. It was around that time. Go on.
Do you think? Because I know United was linked with Bale United was linked with Bale. I think during the period when he was still at Tottenham. I think it was one of the clubs like them. United and obviously Madrid who wanted him, and obviously Levy at the time didn't want to sell to any Premier League teams.
I also know Martinelli had a trial at United and we rejected him, and honestly, we did the right thing. So
cool. That is good.
Yeah,
This is what I call him.
My sources were telling me that he wasn't looking up during his trial as well. My sources were telling me.
The thing is, Martinelli, good penalty though. He took
great penalty.
I saw Douglas Luiz one from the play on Reebok. I watched Douglas Luiz one. Jeez, man, all that run up for nothing, bro.
For real, man. Hey, Alicia Lehman
looking at the goalkeeper and all that. You know what I'm saying? All that, looking at the goalkeeper and all that stuff.
You thought it was Tony, man. Chill, relax yourself, man.
You do all that, you got score, try to stare down the goalkeeper and all the things there.
I said I agree. Brazil Mudryk.
I can't do the Brazil. Martinelli Mudryk, that's crazy slander, yo. One bad season.
That's crazy. He's slandering his own player during that slander. That's so funny.
Man. He's like, yo, fuck it. He goes drag you down to his level. That's fair. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. Without doubt. But Sheik, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. Bless for having me on the Q&A. Big up to everyone in the chat as well. Big up to Jazz, Fats, and Lewis. Big up to you as well, Flawless. Y'all can find me on Sheik TV. We'll be back tomorrow from Mud Brothers. We're just going to pretty much be discussing Euros and stuff again. But that's pretty much it for me. Just Mud Brothers tomorrow, people. 8 p.m. UK time.
Links in the title, people. Lewis, let them know where they can find you, family. All that good stuff, what you got coming up.
Yo, we'll be live tomorrow talking about Chilwell to United and whatever transfer news we got in the next 12 hours. And yeah, big up to everybody. Check out Pro Clubs.
Yeah, people, we're literally going to redirect over to there right now, people. We're going to redirect. So like I said, if you're on you're only on the YouTube. On the YouTube, it's going to send you over to the gaming channel. So just hit the like button, subscribe. We're also going live on the playback as well. But we are going to cut the gaming channel probably 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Probably do a couple games on there. So get over to the playback if you want to see the rest of the stream. Lewis will be there. I'll be there. Many others will be there as well. I know Surf is about. Grim's about, plus more. Come see some great football, people, because we're literally 4 wins away from 4 from 4 for the elite division, and then we'll probably have to start up again and then go through the divisions and stuff like that. So we're heading over there as well. CP, big up to all the regulars, big up to all the new people, all the members, all the mods, big up Marshall for the raid, big up Northside for the raid as well. Shouts to everyone, man. Much appreciated. We're going to keep the show on the road. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule here on the YouTube and on the playback. So we got Euro 2024 watch-alongs, the semi-finals and the final. Same with Copa America 2024, the semi-finals and the final. Those watch-alongs here on the YouTube and on the playback. We got the Euro 2024 Q&As, the fan calling show, Talk Your Ish. There'll be more of them. Euro 2024 podcast, the Yardman edition. And then once the Euros and Copa America is over, we back to it with your... Obviously, Talk Your Ish will stay. We'll be back to the sports Q&As like this. Man United, or the crossovers, Manchester United, Manchester City, Manchester United, Manchester Arsenal, Manchester United, Chelsea and Tottenham, and of course, Manchester United, Liverpool as well. So just because the football's stopping don't mean we stopping, people. Of course, shout out to Victor. We did the Formula 1 stream earlier with Facts on the playback. NBA, we'll be discussing that. We're doing WNBA games. We'll be doing some of the preseason games, quote unquote, for the NBA as well, plus more. Olympics is coming up, so we'll be doing the Olympics also. I'll probably be doing Olympics football. Not only the Olympics basketball, I'll be doing the Olympics football too. And if there's any other suggestions for content, please let us know. And then the gaming will carry on also. Fight night, I'm going to get back to that. Just need to figure out how to get, when I'm on PS3, get the face camera on the YouTube as well as the actual game. And of course, pro clubs as well. We will do NBA 2K at some point. WWE 2K, we need to pattern that too. But everyone's just been mad busy. That's all it is.
For real.
But yeah, and last thing, I know a lot of information, but you lot are more than equipped to take it all on board. Yes, Flawless Olympic football would be good. I'll do it. I'll have a look at the squads. Don't forget this show, all the other shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms, people. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever you listen to music. If there's a podcast section, type in Sarcasm City TV, and this show and all the other shows on the channel will pop up, people. So if you're on Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow us, and 5-star us. iTunes, or you iPhone users, 5-star us, leave us a review. Same with SoundCloud or wherever you listen to podcasts. But love to everyone that's locked in. This has been the Euro 2024 Q&A live stream on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Big up.
Big up.
Salute every time.